Breaking news. Liverpool turn to Alessandro Bastoni. After missing out on Marc Guéhi and shock €30 million into Milan. Move Liverpool's January transfer strategy has taken a dramatic and decisive turn following their failure to land Crystal Palace defender Marc Guéhi, who instead completed a high-profile move to Manchester City earlier this week. With the Reds urgently seeking defensive reinforcement, Anfield Chiefs have now shifted their focus to Inter Milan's highly rated centre-back Alessandro Bastoni, with reports suggesting a €30 million offer has already been tabled. The development has sent shockwaves across European football, as few anticipated Inter Milan would even consider parting ways with one of the cornerstones of their defence. However, Liverpool's persistence, combined with their need for an elite left-sided centre-back, has pushed Bastoni to the top of their shortlist. Guehi blow forces Liverpool into action. Liverpool's initial plan was clear. Marc Guehi was identified as the ideal long-term successor to Virgil van Dijk, offering Premier League experience, leadership and consistency. Negotiations with Crystal Palace had progressed positively, and there was growing confidence within the Liverpool camp that a deal could be finalised. That optimism was shattered when Manchester City entered the race aggressively, moving swiftly to agree both personal terms and a club-to-club deal. City's financial muscle and promise of immediate trophies proved decisive, leaving Liverpool empty-handed and exposed defensively. The loss of Guehi was seen internally as a major setback, particularly given Liverpool's recent struggles with injuries and inconsistency at the back. With the season reaching a critical stage, the club could not afford hesitation. Bastoni emerges as the new priority. Almost immediately after Guehi's move to the Etihad was confirmed, Liverpool's recruitment team pivoted toward Alessandro Bastoni. The 25-year-old Italian international has long been admired at Anfield for his tactical intelligence, composure under pressure, and ability to play out from the back. Bastoni has been a central figure in Inter Milan's domestic dominance and European campaigns, forming part of one of the most disciplined defensive units in Serie A. His left-footed balance and positional awareness make him an ideal fit for Liverpool's system, particularly in a backline that values high pressing and quick transitions. Sources close to the situation suggest Liverpool have already submitted an opening bid of €30 million, a figure that has sparked intense debate in Italy. While some believe Inter will demand more, others indicate the club may be open to negotiations due to financial considerations and the player's openness to a new challenge. Player open to Premier League switch. Crucially, Bastoni himself is believed to be intrigued by the prospect of playing in the Premier League. Liverpool's history, global stature, and promise of being a defensive leader at Anfield are all seen as major attractions. Those close to the player suggest Bastoni views the move as a chance to test himself in the world's most competitive league, while also becoming a central figure in a historic club undergoing transition. The opportunity to anchor Liverpool's defence for years to come is said to appeal strongly to the Italian international. Personal terms are not expected to be a major obstacle, with Liverpool confident they can offer a contract reflecting Bastoni's status as one of Europe's elite defenders. Tactical impact at Anfield. If completed, Bastoni's arrival would represent more than just a replacement signing. It would signal a shift in Liverpool's defensive identity. Comfortable in a high line, calm in possession, and tactically versatile, Bastoni could seamlessly integrate into Liverpool's style of play. He would also provide balance alongside Van Dijk or his eventual successor, offering leadership, maturity, and Champions League experience. Analysts believe his presence could immediately stabilise a defence that has at times looked vulnerable this season. Moreover, Bastoni's passing range would enhance Liverpool's build-up play, allowing them to progress the ball from deep with greater control and intelligence. Inter Milan's dilemma. From Inter Milan's perspective, the situation is complex. Bastoni is not just a defender, he is a symbol of their project. However, the reported €30 million offer, combined with the player's interest, has forced the club into serious discussions. Inter are understood to be weighing the financial benefits of the deal against the sporting loss. Should Liverpool improve their offer or include performance-related bonuses, the Nerazzurri may find it difficult to resist. A statement of intent. For Liverpool, this move would underline their determination to remain competitive at the highest level, despite recent setbacks in the transfer market. Missing out on Guéhi could have stalled their plans, but instead, it has pushed them toward an even bolder option. Signing Alessandro Bastoni would be a clear statement. Liverpool are not retreating, they are recalibrating. What happens next? Negotiations are expected to accelerate in the coming days, with Liverpool keen to finalise the deal as soon as possible. While challenges remain, confidence is growing within the club that an agreement can be reached. As the January window intensifies, all eyes are now on Inter Milan and Alessandro Bastoni. What began as disappointment over Marc Guéhi's loss may yet end with Liverpool securing one of Europe's finest defenders. One thing is certain. This saga is far from over, and Anfield could soon welcome a new defensive general from Italy. Liverpool's pursuit of Alessandro Bastoni is not only a reaction to missing out on Marc Guéhi, but also a strategic move aimed at securing the club's defensive future amid growing uncertainty surrounding Ibrahima Konaté's contract. With Konaté's current deal reportedly entering its final year, concerns are rising at Anfield about the long-term stability of Liverpool's back line. Konaté has been an important figure for Liverpool since his arrival, offering physicality, pace and dominance in duels. However, injuries and the lack of clarity over a contract extension have created a situation the club cannot afford to ignore. If negotiations fail or delays continue, Liverpool could find themselves at risk of losing a key defender either on a free transfer or being forced into a late decision under pressure. This is where the potential signing of Alessandro Bastoni becomes crucial. The Inter Milan defender is seen internally as a long-term solution who can safeguard Liverpool against uncertainty in central defence. At 25 years old, Bastoni is entering his prime and already brings vast experience at both club and international level. His arrival would immediately reduce Liverpool's dependence on Konaté while giving the club flexibility in future contract decisions. From a tactical perspective, Bastoni's profile perfectly suits Liverpool's evolving system. He is comfortable playing in a high defensive line, composed in possession and intelligent in positioning, qualities that would allow Liverpool to maintain defensive consistency even if Konaté were to depart. Importantly, Bastoni's left-footed balance would add variety and control to Liverpool's build-up play, something that has occasionally been lacking this season. Looking ahead, Bastoni could either partner Konaté if the Frenchman renews his contract, or seamlessly step into a leading role should Konaté leave. This dual possibility makes the transfer highly attractive from a planning standpoint. Rather than waiting for a defensive crisis, Liverpool are acting proactively, ensuring continuity and avoiding the instability that often follows last-minute departures. Financially, the reported €30 million fee is viewed as smart business. Securing an elite defender now protects Liverpool from being forced into an inflated market later, especially if Konaté's situation becomes more complicated. It also sends a clear message that Liverpool are planning beyond the current season, prioritising sustainability and long-term competitiveness. In many ways, the Bastoni deal represents Liverpool learning from past experiences. Losing key players without adequate succession planning has previously disrupted the squad. This time, the club appears determined to stay ahead of the curve. Even if Konaté remains at Anfield, Bastoni's presence would strengthen competition, improve depth, and allow better rotation across competitions. If Konaté leaves, Liverpool would already have a proven replacement in place, calm, experienced, and ready to lead. Ultimately, this move is about future-proofing Liverpool's defence. With Konaté's contract uncertainty looming, signing Alessandro Bastoni could be the decision that protects Liverpool from instability and ensures defensive strength for years to come.